Hey, I wanted to talk about something that my aunt said to me. It's the same aunt that has said like all the horrible things to me. She's giving me so many video ideas. So what she has said when I told her that I was abused by my mother, she said, why didn't you tell someone? Like, if you were really abused, you would have told someone. So the fact that you're just telling people now in your mid-20s is like an indication that you weren't actually abused as a child, which is just, it's such a horrible thing to say to somebody in the first place. I don't understand. She was like the most incredibly cruel person that just seemed to emerge out of nowhere, because I was previously her golden niece, is what I realized. So I was her golden child, and I had no idea she was an narc. So it was very, very shocking to me that she came out with all of these horrible things to say to me, such as, you were such a happy child, and you couldn't have been abused because you never said anything, so therefore you're making it up now. So I'm not saying this to her, but just to you, why I did not say anything. And yeah, obviously I'm really upset with myself that I didn't say anything, because obviously I could have gotten out of it sooner if I had said something to someone, like a teacher or a friend, parent, or I don't know. But I just want to explain why it is that I didn't tell someone. The first thing is that on one level you believe that nothing is wrong, and what would you even say, because you have no idea what it is that's causing you agony, because the gaslighting is so effective. And the second thing is that if you do have moments of clarity that you're being abused, like hating your parent, their gaslighting and your own self-doubt will just push it down, and then you start to believe that you're crazy because you have these two different perceptions of your reality. And then the third thing was feeling like a horrible person for hating your parent, and I believe that I must be evil because good children would love their parents. Number 4, truly believing that you're broken and defective and you never want anyone to find this out. And I honestly thought this is so sad. I thought that if people found out that I was broken and defective, they would like perform weird medical experiments on me. Like, I truly believe that I was some kind of anomaly of like a defective human. And 5, fear that no one will believe you, and that a therapist would side with the narc, or people would just say like, oh, mothers love their children. And my parents were so good at fooling people. Like, the abuse is so outrageous that it seems unbelievable. And even coming out about it as an adult, I faced so many people that didn't believe me. So, you know, if they don't believe me now as an adult, like, why would they believe me then as a child? Like, I don't know, it's so sad that like we have all of these things set up against us getting help. Like, we're so isolated, and we just really truly have no idea what is even going on. And the reality is that I never actually did tell someone. Like, what happened was that I just found a blog about narcissistic abuse, and then I went to therapy like with a printout of that blog being like, I think this is what happened to me. And obviously I had anxiety and depression and like all of the horrible self-hatred and whatnot the whole time, but I never went to therapy because I thought that I was broken and defective and there was nothing a therapist could do to help me. I thought the therapist would stare at me and just be like, well, you're a broken person and, you know, you gotta live with it. Like, I honestly believe that there was something terribly wrong with me and that therapy would not be effective. And it's so sad that this is what the abuse does to you. It actually like makes it extremely difficult for you to get help. So I'm so grateful that I found that blog, that person wrote that blog. I don't even remember like what website it was or anything, but it was just like listing the symptoms of narcissistic abuse syndrome, and that was what made it click for me, and that gave me the awareness that I was not defective and broken, and that enabled me to believe that like therapy could actually do something, which it can, obviously, because we're not broken. But I just want to share my reasons of like why I didn't tell anyone, and just to say like, please don't ever say that to an abuse survivor. I mean, not that you would, I think only a narcissist would say that. So anyways, maybe some of this relates to what you went through, and thanks for watching.